Hey, what's up, guys? Today, I realized that Kelvin, the boss of the Cook Jungle, is not here, so I'll be just taking over the show. Because it's been a while, he said that, okay, he would do upload, but I'll be like, I'm not waiting on him. Nah. So let's get right into it. Today, we'll be doing some steak and some rice and some blueberry sauce, but it's a beef showdown between African style and sorry fellas, he's here, so
What you think you're doing, man?
I'm sorry, let me just fix that, sir. Alright. But we're still gonna have that showdown today.
Alright, guys, listen up. So this dude comes over all the way from Antigua to Dubai,
yes.
and he's like, yo bro, let's do a showdown between the best African steak and the best Caribbean steak. You know how this goes, yeah? So I'm gonna let you guys be the judge, or we're gonna let you guys be the judge. I said I because you know how it goes, yeah? Always, Africa always wins. So let's have it. We have perfect steak. At least I know I'm gonna have a perfect steak with blueberry sauce.
Alright.
And a hint of meat. Yeah. And whatever size you want, yeah? Let's see what the Caribbean has for us in terms of size.
Yeah.
So let's keep the show rolling. I think we're gonna start with your steak because you're the guest of the show.
Alright, no
So
problem.
let's see what you got for us, yeah?
Alright, no problem.
And next time, bro, you wanna be on my channel? You let me introduce. Alright. Let's see what.
Alright, guys, let's begin this preparation and steak. Alright, so now I'm gonna have my minced garlic and I'm gonna apply it on both sides. Yes, and then a bit oil for moisturization. Then the salt and black pepper on both sides. The regular tradition, you know it is. And then after, we're gonna get our zipper bag and apply that steak in with some oil to keep that moisturization going. Because what we're going to do is make a homemade sous vide. Because my mom always taught me, if you don't have the equipment, that don't mean the job it can never be done. So what we're going to do now is apply hot water, which is above 200 degrees Fahrenheit. And you have to make sure you add a bit cool water or room temperature water to monitor that temperature between 120 and 160. Make sure that the temperature at the bottom and the top of the pot is related the same. So now you're going to apply that steak from the zipper bag in, and you're going to leave it for approximately an hour to an hour and a half. But always monitor it with hot water to keep it between that 120 and 160 temperature so that it can be homemade sous vide the right way it should.
Alright, boys and girls, let's move over to the fun side. Welcome to Africa. Let's make this steak in the funnest and easiest way ever. Salt and pepper is your secret ingredient to a perfect steak. Season it generously, but don't forget that this steak is very thin, so go generous but light. I don't know what that means, but you guys, you know what I mean. Alright, put some oil on the steak just to moisten it up, and in the meantime, have a pan on the stove heating up. We want it really hot, smoking hot, like your ex-girlfriend. Alright, sear that meat up on the pan. Only 30 seconds on each side, because we're not trying to cook this meat. We're just going to get it to that golden brown color, because I'm going to finish it off in the oven. And it's very hard to get the steak to a golden brown color if you don't sear it first. Alright, after that we're going to remove it from the pan, and then we let it cool for a few seconds, and then we can put it in a zipper bag and marinate our steak. For the marinade, I'm going to put the recipe in the description box below, so make sure you check that out. Alright, put the marinade in the bag and then shake this baby out. Alright, make sure that you get the marinade throughout the beefs. Alright, shake it out, rub it in a little bit. You know, we want the marinade all over the beef. After this, we're going to put it in the chiller or the fridge for at least 30 minutes. Alright, meanwhile you can click the like button, share, call your friends, because this is a real party. 30 minutes later, take your steak out. We had our oven preheated at 180 degrees Celsius, and then we're going to cook this steak to medium well. So at least 10 minutes in, not more than that. Check it with your thermometer and make sure that you have the perfect steak. Alright.
So after the hour and a half of homemade sovereign steak, we're going to sear that bad boy so everything be sealed. So we're gonna have a hot smoking pan and sear it on both sides and even on the edges so we can get that golden brown color, you know. Yeah, rub it in. Yeah, gotta get that sear in. So now we're about to apply that seared steak inside of the marination, which you can find in the below of the description of this video. Apply that marination and spank that bad boy. And what we're gonna do, refrigerate it for like 10 minutes, 20, and then apply it back to that homemade sous vide for 15 minutes. Now we are removing it after the 15 minutes, and now it's time to apply it in the same temperature of the 180 preheat oven Celsius, just to be clear, people. And now we're about to apply it in the oven for 5 minutes because the homemade sous vide already did majority of the job for us. We're just trying to see that marination.
Alright, coming back to the African side, we're checking the temperatures of the steak, which we want is around 60 to 65 degrees, and these babies were perfectly medium. Get them out of the oven and let them rest for a couple of minutes.
Now back to 268. Now we're about to check on our steak that was in for 4 to 5 minutes, and she's ready. So out she comes, and now let's start our platings. Just to make sure she's ready and medium well, we are doing a check. Oh, she's pink. Oh, she's pink. Yeah, we did a wonderful job, brother. So now it's time to plate. We have our homemade blueberry sauce that me and bro made together. And then I have my roasted carrots, what I did with some olive oil, black pepper and salt. And now I'm about to place that steak above that roasted carrot. Then next, I did another slight spread of that same blueberry sauce on top. You know, gotta put that love on top of there. Yeah, that drip fall off. And that slight spread on the side. Now we're gonna apply that toasted sesame seed and then that homemade Antiguan Caribbean style spinach rice goes. And then we have some julienne carrots for the garnish and some soybeans, slashly known as edamame. We're just gonna put it there just to put the plate and kick.
Alright, moving back to our steak. It is well rested and time to cut it up and serve it up. Look at that steak. Perfect. Silver on the outside, pink on the inside, and very juicy. Let's plate this baby up. Okay, here I got some fire roast spring onions. You have no idea how great that tastes. Then put your steak on the side and fire roasted garlic tomatoes. This is perfect. Alright, then we have our heavenly blueberry sauce, which was made with Caribbean and African love. Alright, its smoking on is really nice. It's just perfect sauce for your steak. Some edamame, and we wrap this thing up. Just look at the spread we got for you. Press that like button. The competition was stiff, yeah. As you can see, we're done with our plates, yeah. This is what I got.
And this is what I brought forth, you know. I tried my best.
Exactly.
You know, Antigua style.
It seems like Antigua have a lot on their plate, yeah, to offer. Anyways, yeah, we're going to do the test of the food.
But first, what's on your plate? Explain to them. Because
in my plate we have the steak, yes, medium well. We have some blueberry sauce,
yes,
and then we have some edamame on it. Then we have some fire roasted tomatoes and fire roasted green onions, yeah, spring onions.
Just to let you all know, the sauce was made by Unity.
Exactly.
African and Antiguan.
Yeah. So we had like a touch of Antigua and a touch of Kenya, you know, Africa, yeah.
Mix it up.
Basically, the Caribbean with Africa mixed together, because you know.
You're once there.
Yeah.
Alright.
The thing is, we're going to check on the taste of the
yes
of the steak, the doneness of the steak, The plating.
The plating.
The plating.
So,
The plating and everything.
The full plate. So don't worry about plating.
So here's what we're gonna do. We're going to switch up. Yeah. I'm gonna try. But what do you have on your plate, though?
I'm sorry. What we have here is some spinach rice and also a medium well done steak. I tried my best to keep up with yours, but I taste yours before the outro one go. But still, I tried.
The secret is to always have two pieces with you, you know.
Just
the one for the first one you just tried, you know, and then the other one you're like, you know, it's good. Yeah, exactly.
The switch.
Because
I'm hungry. I'm starving.
All right, we've been on this for a while, you know.
For a while.
Your food took fucking.
It's alright.
You're so big. You sear it, bro. Let's give this a try. And you have some sesame on yours, yeah?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
There we go.
This is beautiful. People, come on. I'm not being greedy, right? But you can keep that.
I never tried spinach rice ever.
I like it.
It's really good.
Tasty?
Really good. Really good. I never tried it.
Write it down.
Yeah.
You know, give our country that.
It's really good though. The meat in the sauce and the little spice on it. That's beautiful.
Masterpiece.
Yeah. But overall, you'd move to Africa for this, yeah?
For sure.
So round one, Africa wins. What do you think on the comments?
Yes. Let's see.
I didn't say he did.
I'm gonna be honest.
But really good though.
The comedy going on.
What's going on? Alright guys, we're gonna see you in a minute. Sorry, let's just finish this, yeah? Let us know what you think on the comments down below. Click on them.
And also, tell us in the comments what you'd like us to do next, and we will put it in the consideration for our next content. And thank you for having me on the Jungle Cook, my brother.
Welcome to the jungle, bro. Welcome to the jungle. This is how we do it here. Alright, till next time, don't forget to subscribe, okay?
And like and share.
And like and share.